Back in November, crypto markets were shaken by a major scandal when FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried was accused of fraud, of wire fraud, securities fraud, and money laundering. On Monday, federal prosecutors filed a new indictment against the former face of crypto, saying he stole from customers to contribute to political campaigns. Let's bring in Yahoo Finance's Alexis Keenan to give us some more insight. This just seems to keep going on and on, Alexis.
Indeed, it does. And Rochelle, this also comes on the heels of Bankman-Fried being sent to a Brooklyn detention center after a judge on Friday revoked his bail. But let's take a look at this new charging document and what it is. It's a superseding indictment. So it's just building upon, amending that previous indictment that was faced by Bankman-Fried. In it, the prosecutors are reincorporating some campaign finance allegations against the former FTX CEO. And those were previously dropped when Bahamas officials said that they never originally intended to extradite him from the Bahamas on that particular charge. So what it says is that through two different what are called straw donors, that Bankman-Fried directed executives at the company to use them to hide that the source really for these political donations was coming from FTX's hedge fund Alameda Research. The way that the prosecutors describe it is this. They say to conceal the fact that the Alameda account containing FTX customer deposits was a source of the donations, Bankman-Fried directed that money from the Alameda account be wired to these executives' personal bank accounts, and that these executives then make donations in their own names. Now, one of those executives is named in this new document. He is FTX's former head engineer, Nishad Singh. He has already pled guilty to fraud and campaign charges. He had donated $9.7 million to Democratic causes. The other alleged straw donor is not named in this document. And of course, Bankman-Fried is still facing those original charges. There are 7 of them, from wire fraud, conspiracy to commit wire fraud, also conspiracy to commit securities fraud against FTX's investors, fraud against its customers, as well as commodities fraud conspiracy on FTX customers. So he still has those original charges. The documents don't change that much, but certainly here you see prosecutors wanting to highlight that they do believe that these donations were made in an invalid and illegal way. Rochelle?
I mean, quite the fall from grace there for being really essentially the face of crypto and really helping with crypto regulation to now what we're seeing here. I do appreciate that update. Our very own Alexis Keenan.